Welcome to the Department of Education Preschool Learning Kid Lessons. The purpose of these lessons is to expose you and your child to literacy, math, STEM, and social emotional activities that will add to their success in kindergarten. You are your child's first and best teacher, and the Department of Education Migrant program is here to support you in that role. We are providing your child with a backpack that contains all the materials to complete all the lessons. Here's the backpack. Now I will demonstrate a literacy lesson that will go with the book with my brother. The objective is that the child will retell a story by sharing the important parts of the book in the right order. The suggested book is With My Brother, Con mi hermano, and the materials needed are paper bag, book, construction paper, scissors, and glue. Today, we are going to learn more about the parts of a fiction story, the characters, the setting, and the problem. You will retell the story with all of these elements. Let's read the story With My Brother. My brother is bigger and older than I. He goes to school on a school bus. And delivers newspapers in the afternoon. And plays ball at the parks on Saturday. He doesn't always have time to play with me. But sometimes I sit outside on the steps and wait for him to come home. When he sees me, he smiles and calls my name. I run to him, he grabs me, and we wrestle on the grass. I always win. We walk down to the playground together, my brother and I. We play catch. We hang upside down and talk together until it's time to go home. And sometimes in the evening, when he finishes his homework, we will do a puzzle together. Or climb up on his lap and we will read our favorite books. And sometimes he will say, I'm getting too heavy and soon I'll be too big to sit on his lap. But that's okay, because maybe then I'll be big enough to go on the school bus. And deliver newspapers in the afternoon. And play ball at the parks on Saturday. With my brother. Hey, can you tell me where the setting? Where does the story take place? You're right, in a house. What characters are in the story? The big brother and the little brother. Is there a problem? Yes, the little brother wants to spend more time to play with the big brother. Okay, let's see if you can tell me what happened at the beginning of the story. Okay, good. What happened in the middle of the story? Good. What happened at the end of the story? Was there a problem? You're right. The little brother wants to spend time with his brother. Does the problem get solved? Yes. How is it solved? The big brother spends time with the little brother. You're right. Okay, now we're going to make a puppet of a big brother and a little brother. And you can choose one. You can make the big brother or you can make the little brother. Here's some puppets that another student made. They're really good puppets, but I want you to make your own puppet. I want you to use your own ideas. I'm going to put a paper bag on the table, some glue, scissors, and some construction paper. Do you see anything else that you can use? You're right. You can use some pom-poms. You can use some of the shapes if you wanted to. And you could make your puppet different. Okay, I want you to begin making the puppet. I'm going to help you if you need help. You're done with your puppet? Great work. Now, can you tell me the story of with my brother using your puppet? Start from the beginning, go to the middle, go to the end, and remember, share all the important details with me. Okay, that's the end of the literacy lesson for With My Brother.